What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today, little fresh pair of Nikes. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had some Nikes. We talked about Yeezys and a ridiculous amount of Adidas slides and a bunch of Ultra Boosts. Finally, another pair of Nikes. And I'm excited because I put some time into these, wore them to the gym, went on a little run, wore them for about 12 hours or so, just to get a good feel for them, and I like them. And today we're talking about the Nike React Infinity Run Flyknit. Now, before we go any further, this was a quote unquote member exclusive. So I don't even really know how those exclusives work, or if you just essentially need to have a Nike Plus membership and then you have access, or if these are pretty much just available to the public. I believe this is the only colorway available. This is much like the Epic Reacts when they first released, and a slew of other pairs. This is, like, in my opinion, the upgrade from the Epic React, and exactly what the Epic should have been from the get-go. And I guess, you know, that's how shoes work. You know, they put out a pair of shoes that they think is it, and they approve upon what didn't work, and they did a really good job with these. I like this shoe a lot. So let's break them down. So as always, both left and right, exactly the same. We'll take a look at the left. I don't know why I always do the left. So you have a full white Flyknit upper from the toe box all the way to the back panel of the shoe. Obviously, the swoosh kind of a little different than what we're used to seeing, because it's not a full swoosh, and it's like almost like a heat transfer sort of material with almost an embossed plastic rubber half swoosh, if you will. And that's both lateral and medial sides of the shoe, as you can see. Now the Flyknit on here is it's different. It's a little different than a lot of other pairs. The Flyknit kind of differs from pair to pair. You know, most knits do, depending on the shoe. This has almost a different texture to it, and just feels a lot more durable and a lot stronger, but still very lightweight and still very breathable. So I appreciate that. And then when you come back to the back portion around the heel, it's more of the typical Flyknit material that we're used to, as well as the tongue. The tongue, very similar to the Epic Reacts. So if you've had those from early last year, very similar tongue, both shape and material. And then on the back panel of the shoe, you've got the Infinity React pull tab, pull strap, and then they hit us with a little bit of Volt right there around the ankle collar. Still Flyknit, just different color. Laces, one single pair, flat white cotton, almost in the light, almost a cream colored. Both the laces and the lacing system, the little loops that make up the lacing system, are almost a cream color in the light. Right now, at least for me, maybe for you guys, the correct color showing up. For me, it's almost like just a pure white. When I was in the gym earlier, I looked down and I said, oh, those are almost a cream color. So that was a cool accent color. And then heading down, before we hit the midsole of the shoe, you've got a big counter that runs from beyond the mid portion of the shoe, beyond the arch, all the way around back portion of the shoe. Medial side cuts off same area it starts on the lateral. Full heel counter, obviously there for stability, support. Just gives the shoe overall a lot more structure, and that's just gonna be there for running and quick turns and whatever else you're doing in the shoe. Just make sure the heel doesn't turn over, make sure you're not breaking your ankles, and just stability. Insole is removable, but is glued down towards the toe section, so don't really want to pull that out. As you can see, orange in color, React branding, nothing special, typical Nike insole. Now heading down to the midsole, white in color, full React, runs the full length of the shoe from the toes all the way to the heels. Very similar pattern indentations that we've seen on previous React sneakers. Nike swoosh on the very back of the shoe right there. For those of you who haven't worn a React sneaker, amazing cushioning system. These feel great. I actually ran a mile in them when I was at the gym. They feel phenomenal. Overall, the shoe feels great. A ton of stability, very comfortable. I'll get into more of that in a minute. Just very good cushioning. I was very appreciative of the amount of cushioning and the amount of React cushion that they put into this shoe. Overall feels great. Head down to the bottom of the sneaker, you've got a black rubber outsole. They hit us with a very similar pattern on the back portion that we've seen on previous Reacts, like I already mentioned, on the patterns that they put on the midsole, and then just more traction on the forefoot area. Make sure your foot stays where it's supposed to be when it hits the ground, especially if you're getting athletic with it. And overall, I'm very happy with the shoe. I love when Nike lets us know that there's a new running silhouette dropping. And like I said, they hit us with that member exclusive. Every time it happens, I pick up a pair just because I enjoy them. I enjoy running shoes. I like to see what Nike's doing and how they're improving previous models. I'm a fan of React, man. I like the shoe, I like the sneaker. I think it was a very good addition to the lineup. And just overall, I'm very pleased. Price point, they hit us with 160 bucks. Nice little drop from the $180 price point that I expected for pretty much everything in this category. 160 bucks takes us down 20 bucks from, you know, an Ultra Boost or even other shoes that Nike's releasing. So 160, while still pretty ridiculous in the grand scheme of things, not too shabby. Comfort, I have zero complaints. I don't think I'm really gonna give the numbers out of 10 anymore just because it's kind of silly, but overall comfort is definitely there. I thought they were phenomenal. Working out, I did legs today, so I did a little bit of leg press, felt great on there. Probably not the shoe you should be doing leg press in or squats or anything like that, but it held up, you know, it was a good shoe. I just hit machines, felt good on foot, very stable, wasn't worried about my whole foot turning over or anything like that. It's got a pretty wide stance down low, so overall, very good shoe. Also mentioned, I wore them for quite a while. Just overall, I had zero complaints. There was no rubbing around the ankles. My feet weren't getting tired, didn't get uncomfortable. Definitely a sneaker I could wear all day. I don't think I would have any complaints after walking Disneyland. I always mention Disneyland, or just really anything at all. And as far as sizing goes, go true to size 100%. I picked up a 10.5. They fit phenomenal. When I first put them on, felt a little big, but once I let my foot settle in and conform to the shoe, they felt great. So once again, true to size. And as for the Nike React Infinity Run, that's gonna do it, guys. That's the full breakdown. My overall outlook of the shoe, I love them. If you have any questions or comments regarding this sneaker, leave them down in the comment section below. I'll definitely do my best to get back to you. And before you go, yes, I will throw these on feet right now and give you guys a better look at them. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, helps the video gain traction, and overall it just helps viewership, and I really appreciate that. If you are brand new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, tap the little bell notification, get an alert every single time I drop a video on this channel. And guys, that's gonna do it for me. I appreciate all of you. Until next time, I'm RJ. Peace out.